Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a divine feminine check-in, and as always, my videos are for cross-watchers, but this also includes the aspect within. So if you're a DM watching, this can be considered your own internal divine feminine and your external divine feminine counterpart in the physical. So as within, so without. This is all about alignment and spiritual progress, with including that polarity, like the yin yang. The dot of the opposite shade is your high heart talking to your external divine counterpart. So here we go. What is it that the divine feminines are experiencing at this time? Let's get 3 energies, starseed energies, and we'll see if we need to clarify them or not. Oh, we got so much. I'm going to take it. So, Temple of the Moon Goddess fell out. Emotional transparency, nurturance, and grace. This is beautiful. I want to say that this is the realm of just being you, unapologetically, not putting in the mix any of the judgment. This is having mercy, humility, ease, grace. Everything is happening for a reason. You know, everything you're led to do, experience, say, be in your life, it is your becoming. All of it shows you something. So don't worry that you've been clumsy with it or made a wrong move. Just seek to be more and more love with your whole heart. Wear your heart on your sleeve, but don't have fear and resistance to that. Be the light, demonstrate what that looks like for those who maybe aren't so brave yet. And ecstasy, rapture, flux, and amplification. So divine feminines, you might be getting amped up. Literally, there might be something in the airwave that you are just sort of feeling the energy, like there's something building. This will be highly magnetic. Even if your DM is not making moves in the 3D, you'll notice this because all of the masculine polarity around you is going to be responding. Pay attention to that. This is a amplification of your purity, your resonance, and you're going to see the results in your world right now. What else? Temple of Amethystia, tranquility, patience, dissolution, and rescued reflections, divination, intuition, and inner vision. So this is very meditative. You're going to start seeing the old remnants of you, how you used to interpret situations, flashing before your eyes to be released right now. And you're going to be in a lot of internal communion with your observer self. So the part of you that can witness your deeds and actions, the part of you, your soul, watching how the human navigates, perceives, thinks. You're going to be beyond your mind and in the metacognition. You're going to be able to see the big picture, look at the inner workings of it, witness how you are showing up differently. So pay attention to that. It's like you're watching a movie through your own eyes, divine feminine, and you've just up-leveled, so you're going to see there's a plot twist. That's what I'm getting. Orion Stargate, power, authority, influence, and ambition. So whatever's showing up for you right now is really showing you the real you, and it has to do with your influence in the world. I just heard fully saturate yourself in yourself right now. That's not selfish. Divine feminines, sink into the lusciousness that you are. Be fully you. Be tactile. Be present. Be in your body. Experience your life through your living it. And seal of subtle luminosities, discernment, discipline, and order. When you are fully living your life and present to the moment, your discernment is supercharged. You're going to be, that is essentially what I'm picking up on the other cards, is that you're having this opportunity to have your eyes wide open on the chessboard. It's so interesting coming from this energy, what you can see about your reality from a place of safety and non-attachment. because you're not being triggered. You're just sincerely looking at it objectively, but not in a cold energy. This is such a beautiful resonance for you, Divine Feminines. Ooh, I was just told to get a little message. What is your DM thinking right now with you in this energy? What is this doing across time and space? How is DM experiencing this motion? We're getting a couple that wanted to come out. Seek professional advice and light. Wow, the light is flipping on, flicking on. They're having epiphanies is all I'm getting, and that they are, they think they're going crazy right now because they can't get you off their mind. And for whatever reason, you keep coming to them as you up level and come into this truly magical, otherworldly, you know, you're seeing outside the matrix. You really are behind the tapestry. You are getting it, Divine Feminine. And as you live there in the 5D, as you are in the world but not of the world, your Divine Masculine's being pulled up into the light in any way that they aren't. And it's a bit much for them right now. Let's get a quick card to see how that's showing up in their reality. So for the Divine Masculines, how is that showing up in their reality? Yes, they've never been more sure that you are the one that got away in all their choices and options, and that it's not fair in this situation. They're really looking at how unusual it is that your situation didn't kick off the way that it could have. There were so many paths to take. They still feel such a pull. You are the one that got away in some regard, and they're confused about it. They're like, what the F happened with that person? They're awesome. I'm awesome. What the heck? What the heck? That's what I'm getting for that. Okay, let's go into, again, I cut the cards to the Four of Wands and the Temperance. Amazing. Four of Wands union. So this level of healing is bringing you into union within. There's the Justice in the upright. Okay, bringing justice to your union, bringing justice to this spiritual union in the physical, new beginning coming forward for the Twin Flame 1111. We're coming up to the 1212 portal. This might as well be a Divine Feminine 1212 portal support read. I'm gonna maybe tag it that. Let's go. So, there's the confusion about the union that we're seeing for the DMs. So thank you, Divine Creator. What is it we can see for the Divine Feminines regarding how they are consciously thinking of the connection at this time? Judgment, awakening. What are they feeling on their heart space for their Divine Masculines? What are the Divine Feminines wishing at this time for the connections? What actions are being taken by the Divine Feminines towards union? What is the biggest challenge for the Divine Feminines at this time? What is the solution to that, and where are the energies going? So on the conscious mind, opening the heart and becoming more passionate. Okay, there is a feminine on this player card. This is the Knight of Wands. So Divine Feminines, you might be dating right now. You might be branching out, opening up to new possibilities, not clinging so much to your Divine Masculine, getting out there, frisking, frolicking, look at this horse, and having fun. Music, there's a drum here. Drums are a very sexual illusion, so you might be, meeting a lover or experiencing your unbridled sexuality in some regard. You are stepping out of your comfort zone, not clinging so tightly to having to have things. If it doesn't resonate that you are actually engaging with a soulmate or dating, that sort of thing, it's revamping your view of sexuality and passion and your right for pleasure, your right to experience freedom in pleasure. You're seeing the correlation between your heart and your sexual prowess. I just heard aliveness. you're seeing the connection. When you open your heart, when you stay grounded, when you're connected to source, not of the world, there's this spark that wells up in you, and it's almost I wanted to say unattainable was the word. So yes, let's catch that. That is an otherworldly sacred sexuality you're feeling. This is where it really does, I'm hearing the word tantra, where it comes into sexuality as a doorway to spirit. And so that is very sacred. So divine feminines, your heart is opening to a degree where you won't be going through the motions in bed anymore. Let's put it that way. It's going to be a sacred experience from here on out. So whether that's with your DM or other partners at this time, you're going to be seeing sex as a sacred act more and more, and feeling it in your body. This is the Four of Coins. So that's a very important differentiation. Just, you know, the concept of it as sacred versus actually making love with your temple is what I'm getting. On the heart space, what do we have? Divine masculines, your divine feminine is missing you. They're not quite fulfilled without you in their life. This red thread that connects the two of you to the heart chakra, they are really, you know, no matter where the divine feminines are on this journey of exploration of sexuality, they have you in their heart and they know you're the one. This is like the rainbow bridge, the tapestry that connects us. I've been seeing this particular card in this deck as the Ten of Cups on the other side of the rainbow bridge, heaven on earth. And we're in transit right now. We're in the portal where everyone is clearing karma. Everyone is coming into the full revelation of who they really are, who they want to bring to the world, who they are embodying, the essence they're embodying, their true happiness. And this is a card that speaks of wanting to ground the union. That's what I'm feeling here. Divine masculines, your divine feminines' hearts are in alignment in their life in certain ways. They are restless, I just heard. Restless to know your progress, to feel your updates, to hear your communication, to know where you stand, to commune over your shared happiness, I just heard. So divine feminines, you're coming into your own sexually from what I can see, and your divine masculine, you're wondering if you could share that with your divine masculine more. There's a sense of just being still and embodying it in your own right, divine feminine. What are the divine feminines wishing for at this time? They're wishing to make changes in personal accountability to bring forward progress on a personal level, continuing to go with the development of each step, continuing to take instruction with what they're guided to do. So divine feminines, you're wishing to make changes. It's like you're wishing just to follow the one step at a time guidance of the Holy Spirit and of the path laid out before you, and you're actually taking instruction in real time and witnessing the progress you're making based on that guidance. It's like you're not setting progress as the goal in so much as you are following the lead of the divine and witnessing the progress. So you're wishing to surrender to what you are asked to do energetically because of your connection to higher self and trusting. This is profound. Divine masculines watching, this is something that typical earthly feminine energy doesn't access easily. This is very masterful because it's a surrender. It is a humble embrace of what is guided for each feminine. So yeah, wow, beautiful. It's divine obedience. That word obedience is very odd, but because the divine is love, it's the only time I feel comfortable using it. It is not to say that we are supposed to blindly follow. This is a very settled, sure, faith-based knowing that it is right to follow. It's a whole heart following without insecurity without doubt. Good job, Divine Feminines. What is the action in the physical? Okay, the moon in the reverse. I just heard until this next full moon, there's going to be a lot of pause, waiting, contemplation, pros and cons, looking at what's being invested in, looking at what you are engaging in, Divine Feminines. So sexuality might play quite a role over the next little while until the next full moon. Don't have my moon calendar. I'm not sure when that is, but I think we're in the sort of crescent right now. So we're coming up to it, but this is absolutely beautiful. So we're getting into this frequency of knowing what you actually want to be investing in, Divine Feminines. Okay, biggest challenge at this time? All the Lovers and Temperance. I just heard knowing that your lover, your Divine Masculine, isn't fully ready to embrace this journey yet, and just, you know, holding, it's like treading water, Divine Feminines, treading water. I'm getting the nudge to say, while you're treading water, don't pay attention to the storms or anything you perceive or feeling like there's sharks. Put the scuba gear on, the snorkel on, and look at the pretty fish. Check out the emotion, the ocean of emotion. Revel in it. Be, you know, you can look at things in two ways. You can feel like you're out lost at sea treading water, or you can pretend like you're on a Jacques Cousteau treasure hunt and you're going to find a sunken galleon. Like, whatever, you know, you can spin it, Divine Feminines, through the eyes of healing or the eyes of pain. So that is the challenge, continuing to make the highest and best assessment of where you're at on your journey. What is the spirit guided advice? Choosing love over fear and watching the results systematically. This is the blocked vision. This is when we are rendered incapacitated because we just don't know which way to go. This is the crossroads energy in the reverse. You've made a decision to go for this sort of truth and find that bit by bit way through. So there's something right now where you are completely passionate. There's a new sense of freedom. It's almost like an animal in captivity that hasn't seen the wild, and the gates are being opened and you're being released. Anything goes, and you're kind of like, really? It's safe? So Divine Feminines, just keep your wits about you and look at it that way. Be in that energy of open curiosity through the eyes of love. Where is the connection going? Are you kidding me? So Two of Swords, again, same card, in the same position, so you're still continuing to choose love over fear. So regarding your Divine Masculine, this was the solution for knowing that your Divine Masculine wasn't quite ready yet for this connection, isn't showing up fully. So that is your proof, all the proof you need. That doesn't mean it's not happening. It is in the becoming, just as you are learning how to really navigate and what love versus fear is for you regarding how you're perceiving that connection. You're also in the exact same alignment with coming into your Divine Feminine fire and passion and expression in the world. This Queen of Wands, I'm being told, is what this Page of Wands evolves into. I'm thinking of Pokemon now. But this is the Charmander. Oh my goodness. You're about to become the next expression level, and so keep following love versus fear. It doesn't matter if it's counterintuitive. Do you, Divine Feminines, because that will lead you into your truest, most full expression of self. Okay, many blessings everyone. Bye for now.